What's going on, Patriots? Coming to you from a hotel room in New York City, which is why I look like a big doofus right now with a handheld microphone, like I'm auditioning for Search for the Stars. But I'm not. I actually just don't have a mic stand, and I'm here in my hotel. Anyway, wanted to do a live with all of you guys on this very warm Saturday in New York and talk to you about what's been going on the last couple of days. Big couple of days in the world of crazy, crazy politics. Hey, Joel. Hey, Steven. Yeah, good to see you guys, too. Wow. So it's been a really nuts, 48 hours. As you know, RFK Jr., of course, dropped out of the race, gave what some people are calling the most epic walk-away video ever. I beg to differ. I'd say it's in the top 5. How about that? Maybe the top 3. I feel like I know somebody who might have made a walkaway video that was even slightly more epic, but certainly definitely in the top 5 walkaway stories of all time. Yeah, you're very welcome. Thank you, Ninja. Anyway, so RFK Jr. drops out. The Democrats are panicking. Andrew Yang put out a really great comment last night, basically saying that Kamala Harris should instantly assemble a panel to research childhood chronic illnesses and basically RFK's entire platform. Now the Democrats are trying to find a way to scheme and manipulate to make it seem like all of RFK's policies were their policies all along. Of course, they've already done this with Trump. It's really the most insane thing in the world because they've announced no policies of their own, and they're just copying their opponents' platforms while also telling their audience that their opponents will destroy America and destroy democracy. And then they copy their entire platform. Crazy times that we're living in. But I got to say, it was really an epic and very special moment and my heart goes out to all of the people who support RFK, even though maybe we didn't see eye to eye on a number of political issues. The one thing that I think we absolutely all have in common is that we all know what it feels like to be victimized by the authoritarian, oppressive, completely integrity-free Democrat Party that will plot and scheme and manipulate and basically have absolutely no boundaries whatsoever in their attempts to thwart their political opponents and have them removed. Of course, Donald Trump, they've tried to have him removed from the ballot. They've tried to imprison him. He's been shot in the head. And now RFK Jr. has come out and been very open and direct about the various systems of lawfare. He said that basically every time they created different hurdles and hoops that they had to jump through, as he described it, impossible metrics that they were required to meet to be able to enter the presidential race. And then his team and his volunteers would go out and meet those metrics and succeed. Then the Democrats would instantly take him to court and try to thwart. Sorry, guys. I have chat and text messages coming in all at the same time. It's a little distracting. Anyway, I'll try to just focus on my camera. But the Democrats would take him to court and try to thwart every effort that they made to put him on the ballot. And so we know how that feels. Those of us who are anywhere right of center, any of us, if you identify as MAGA, if you identify as not Democrat, then you are probably well acquainted with the tricks and schemes that the Democrats, and really, absolutely, these people have absolutely no boundaries whatsoever these days. And there's no line they won't cross in their quest for power, as I said recently in my video. But I got to say, the Democrats seem to be panicking because this beautiful thing has started to happen in the last 24 hours. And that is that RFK took the stage with Donald Trump, basically announcing this alliance that's happening. RFK has put his support behind Trump. It seems very likely that Trump and RFK will be working together and that RFK will be integral to Trump's cabinet in one way or another if Trump ends up winning the election. But this beautiful thing has happened now within the last 24 hours where RFK Jr.'s supporters are now coming on board with MAGA and coming on board with Trump. And I myself participated in a Twitter space last night, which had At one point, well over 1,000 people in the space. And it was a combination of MAGA and RFK supporters, and literally linking hands, pumped, excited, and enthused to band together and fight shoulder to shoulder, hand in hand, to fight against the Democrats. Because that's really what this is at this point. It's not about independent, conservative, MAGA, non-MAGA. It is about standing together, hand in hand with your fellow American, to fight against the enemy of this country, which at this point is the modern radical Democrat Party. This is a radical extremist party. In my video, I said this isn't a political party. It's a crime syndicate. Nobody holds them accountable. And look at what they have done. Look at what they have done to every political opponent already that they have in this race. Look at what they've done to supporters of their political opponents. Look at what they've done to anybody in proximity to their political opponents. We have never in our lives seen a weaponized Department of Justice, FBI, lawfare like we have seen coming from the Democrats in the last 4 years, going back even a little further than that. If you look at everything they've done to Trump now for 8+ years. Look what they did to me. Look what they did to Roger Stone, Steve Bannon, all of the J6ers, all of the people in Trump's orbit during the 2020 election challenges in Georgia, Arizona, Michigan. I don't need to remind you guys. You already know. It's insane. But it is a beautiful, beautiful thing to see the RFK supporters coming together with MAGA to fight the common fight of standing up for America, fighting for our country, and fighting against the Democrats who are destroying our country. It's a beautiful and amazing thing, and I want to continue to nurture and grow that relationship with all of these people. Yeah, let me read some of your comments real quick, and then there's a couple of things I want to show you guys. Let me just open up my chat real quick. Can I do that? Is that a thing? All right, well, it's going to give me trouble opening my chat, apparently. That's okay. I can see you guys' comments coming in one by one. All right, so guys, there's a couple of things I want to talk to you about today in addition to what's been going on in the last 24 hours. And that is that I want to ask you guys, especially now more than ever, while we have all of this momentum from the RFK people coming over to our side, many of them, a majority of them are, but I think there are still people who are feeling rudderless, they're feeling directionless, they're feeling understandably very upset because the candidate that they were behind and the dream that they had for the RFK campaign was, they're feeling really disappointed. And I think that many of these people are not sure now that they're ready to get behind MAGA. They're not sure exactly what direction they want to go. This is an amazing time for Walkaway to extend a hand to the RFK supporter base and say, you don't have to walk away from RFK. You don't have to walk away from your platform and the candidate that you support and the campaign you're behind and the ideals. But you have to walk away from the Democratic Party at this point. You've got to join us in walking away from the Democrats and fighting that fight. Walkaway has never been a Trump campaign. It's never been a Republican campaign. It's always been about doing your own homework, doing your own research, and fighting against the radicalism that is overtaking our country, which is the radical leftist agenda. And that is what we want right now, is to extend a hand to anybody, whether you're an RFK supporter, whether you're a Harris, Biden supporter, whatever it is, wherever you align. Now is the time to walk away. And so what I want everybody who's watching this stream right now to help me out with is to let everybody know that Walkaway is doing this amazing challenge. You guys know for 6 years now, Walkaway's been all about our community and sharing our stories, our testimonial videos about why we're walking away. We've tens of thousands of videos and written testimonials from people who shared their stories throughout the years about why they're walking away. But now we want to reward people for sharing their stories with this really fun contest, this amazing challenge. We're calling it the Walkaway $10,000 Testimonial Video Challenge. We are giving away $10,000 to the person with the best walkaway video. The entries are from now until October 15th. And if you want to enter the contest, you just go to walkawaychallenge.com. But here's how it works. So basically, you go to walkawaychallenge.com, fill out your submission form, read all the rules, and then you've just got to create your walkaway video. Anyone can enter this contest who has a truthful and heartfelt walkaway story to share. Now, you have to share your story about why you walked away from the left, why you walked away from the Democrats, or why you walked away from the fake news, the left-wing ideology, liberalism, leftism, socialism, communism, the Democrats. Whatever your story is, it's got to be truthful and it's got to be heartfelt. But fill out your submission form, and then you have to share your video on 3 platforms: the Walkaway Facebook group, our app, Walkaway Social, which takes just a minute to load and sign up for, just takes a minute, and the X platform. Those 3 are required. So you have to share your video to the Walkaway Facebook group, Walkaway Social app, and the which we have what's called the testimonial group. So you load our app, Walkaway Social, just go into the testimonial group and upload your video, and then share it on X. When you share your video, you have to use the hashtag walkaway and hashtag walkaway challenge. That's it. Then you're in the contest. Here's what's really cool. The first 100 people to enter the contest automatically win $100. So just by... wait, did I say what? The first 50 people? The first 50 people to enter automatically win $100. So if you go, you sign up, fill out your submission form, make your video, load it to those 3 platforms, and use hashtag walkaway and hashtag walkaway challenge, you're going to automatically win $100 if you're one of the first people to submit your walkaway story. So I'm going to talk to you a little bit more about it, but before I do, I'm going to show you a quick promo for the Walkaway testimonial video challenge so you can learn more about it. This is just about a minute long. Take a look at this. It's a lot of fun. And then we're going to come back and we're going to talk more about it and talk more about how you guys can help us grow the Walkaway movement and share the message of our Walkaway mission and get people sharing their stories. Here it is. Take a look.
It's the Walkaway $10,000 Testimonial Video Challenge.
These days, more people than ever are walking away from the left, and we at Walkaway think that good choices deserve to be rewarded. And let's be honest, under this administration, you need the money. And that's why I'm giving away $10,000 to one lucky person out there with the best Walkaway video. Submit your Walkaway testimonial video and take a shot at winning a number of amazing prizes. Whoa. Or the big prize, $10,000. But it gets better.
The first 50 people to submit their video to the contest will automatically win $100.
Anyone with a Walkaway story can submit their video and enter, even if you've already shared your story in the past. But you can only enter once, so make sure that you submit the video that you feel gives you the best shot at winning. To be eligible for the contest, you must go to our website, walkawaychallenge.com, and fill out your submission form. Be sure to read and follow all the rules to make sure that your entry meets all of the qualifications. This is the one time I'm going to ask you guys to not be like me. You actually have to follow all the rules. Then submit your Walkaway video to our Facebook group, hashtag Walkaway Campaign, our app, Walkaway Social, and share your video on X. You must use the hashtag Walkaway and hashtag Walkaway Challenge when you post your video on these platforms. We encourage you to be as creative as you want to be. You can speak it, you can sing it, you can rap it, you can sign it, you can Spielberg it if you want to. But for the best chance of winning, just be yourself. The most important thing is to be honest, sincere, and speak from the heart.
Remember, sign up now and enter your video right away because the first 100 people automatically win $100.
Don't miss out on your chance to win big, $10,000.
It's the Walkaway $10,000 Testimonial Video Challenge.
So how badass is that, you guys? That's a lot of fun, right? So we're basically taking something, an experience that people are having, and we're trying to make a really fun contest challenge out of it. So really, honestly, it's all you have to do is tell a truthful, heartfelt walkaway story. People are already doing it every single day. I'm going on X. I'm getting tagged in 100 posts from people who are like, I've had enough of the Democrats. They become too extreme. They become too crazy. This is not the party that I signed up for. This is not the party that I remember. So I'm asking all of you guys, when you see these posts and people saying this, please tell them, Did you know you have a chance at winning $10,000 if you share your walkaway testimonial video in the Walkaway $10,000 testimonial video challenge? All you have to do is go to walkawaychallenge.com. Okay, that's the website, walkawaychallenge.com. I'm going to say it 1,000 times. Walkawaychallenge.com. Say it with me. Everyone, write it in the comments. Walkawaychallenge.com. That's all you've got to do to enter the contest. So you go there, fill out your submission form. You have to make your video, share it on the Walkaway Facebook group, our app, Walkaway Social, in the testimonial group, and on X. When you share it, add the hashtag Walkaway and hashtag Walkaway Challenge. That's it. If you're one of the first 50 people to enter the contest, you automatically win $100 just for being one of the first 50 to enter and share your video story. So if you are third place, you'll get $500. Second place, you'll get $1,000. First place, $10,000. And we'll be choosing our winners right around November 1st. So entries end on October 15th. But you guys don't wait. Enter now. Enter right now, because if you're one of the first 50 to enter, you're going to get $100 just for being one of the first 50. So make your video today, sign up today, get your ass into the contest, and enter so that you can win $100. Because let's be honest, as I said in that video, $100, like, people need that these days for gas money, for grocery money. If you're a college kid, $100, who can't use $100 extra right now? And you're going to win it automatically just by being one of the first 50 people to enter the contest. I don't know why I'm struggling with that so much. First 50 people automatically win $100. Okay, cool. So let me check out your comments, what you guys are saying. People are very excited about this contest. Throw that link in the comments, you guys, walkawaychallenge.com. So that's it. I'm asking all of you guys watching, when you see people sharing videos, sharing stories, saying they're walking away from the Democrats, say, hey, have you heard of Walkaway campaign? Hey, did you know that they're doing a $10,000 testimonial challenge? You can win $10,000 just for sharing your Walkaway video. Yes, it has to be a video. But two, anyone with a Walkaway story can enter, because people are going to ask, oh, what if I shared my video a year ago, 2 years ago? Yes, but I highly recommend that you make a new video, because if you share the same video that you shared 3 years ago, 4 years ago, there's very little chance that that's going to be the video that wins the contest. Maybe, but I highly recommend just update your video. And, it only takes 3, 4, 5 minutes to make a video. Just sit down, share your story. It doesn't have to be some epic presentation. All you got to do is just speak from the heart and share your story and tell the truth. Now, have you guys seen my new Walkaway video, the sequel to my original Walkaway video that I put out less than a week ago? It's doing great. It's gotten, I think, 3.2 or 3 million views from my account on X. YouTube is suppressing the hell out of us. So if you're a YouTuber, please make sure you subscribe to the hashtag Walkaway campaign channel. Share the link out to our YouTube video everywhere. It's ridiculous. I don't even think it's gotten 30,000 views on YouTube. But it's gotten like 3.3 million on X, and it's doing pretty well on Facebook too, actually. It's somewhere on its way to 1 million views on Facebook, doing pretty great. But let's watch it together now for those of you who haven't seen it. And I want to ask all of you too, make sure you share it. If you're on X and you haven't shared it, go to my account at Brandon Straka, STRAKA. Follow me if you're not currently following me, and then it's my pinned post. Make sure you share it. But I want to show you guys, I'm going to show you part of it right now. We'll take a look at part of it, and then if you want to see the whole thing, go to my account to watch the entire thing, and make sure you share the video. But let's take a sneak peek at my sequel to my new Walkaway video for any of you who have not seen it yet. Here is a preview of what you're missing. Take a look.
Once upon a time, I was a liberal.
But you already know that. 6 years ago, I proclaimed that I was no longer a liberal and told all the reasons why, but I had no idea how much worse things were about to get.
The left is no longer simply intolerant, inflexible, illogical, un-American, and misinformed. In the last 6 years, they have devolved into malicious, corrupt, perverse, sadistic, ruthless, oppressive, and borderline authoritarian behavior and rhetoric. Liberalism has been devoured by leftism, and leftism is just hatred and destruction marketed as virtue. For years now, we have watched as the left has embarked on an intentional and methodical endeavor to radically upend American life. They've pushed for every policy objective that would increase crime and disunity while destroying our economic system, our justice and morality, our right to defend our border, and our right to defend ourselves. Today, the ultimate goal of the Democrats is more power, more control. In an effort to destabilize and divide our society, the left has waged a war on reality, chipping away at our common perception of what is true and what is false. They'll accuse you of doing everything that they do and being everything that they are. They'll say that you're in a cult while they bow down in unison and worship their false idols. They'll say that you're violent while they burn America to the ground, that you're lawless while they defund the police and release dangerous repeat offenders into society. They'll say that you're the Nazi while they lead anti-Semitic tirades from coast to coast, that you're the fascist while they weaponize the federal government against their political opponents, that you are un-American while they burn our flag, kneel for our anthem, and rip our Constitution to shreds. They've created a blatantly hypocritical and overtly dishonest moral structure, feigning outrage over the sins of their opponents while flagrantly ignoring, excusing, and enabling the hateful and dangerous behaviors of their own side. They'll criminalize your right to defend yourself while making martyrs out of attackers. They'll provide sanctuary for illegal migrants, but surveil American citizens they fear are too patriotic. And in the left's abusive false reality, you are the dangerous threat to democracy as they employ every trick and scheme to remove their political opponents off the ballot. You are a racist, and if you don't acknowledge your racism and inherent bigotry, that's proof that what they say about you is true. In the left's reality, there's no such thing as gender, yet gender identity is the most important thing in the world. This is the most secure election in history. This is a woman. And this is a mostly peaceful protest, but this is an insurrection. To capitalize on the left's deceitful false reality, the Democrats have ushered in a whole new era of racism, sexism, and discrimination, deceptively presenting these new ideas as diversity, equity, and inclusion. The party that dishonestly takes credit for the advancement of civil rights now openly advocates for prejudice, segregation, and denial of opportunities based on skin color and gender, making skill, merit, and safety secondary, prioritizing diversity quotas over capability. And the Democrats have a powerful ally in their war on reality: the mainstream media. An institution that could once be trusted to hold power accountable, the media is now overwhelmingly leftist and overwhelmingly pro-government, running nonstop interference to protect the establishment. That's why so many people believe every lie, every hoax, every false narrative, every piece of fiction the establishment supporting media creates and echoes. Because the left knows if they repeat a lie often enough, it becomes the truth. The Democrats have decided they have full ownership over minorities in this country, telling them they are the victims of a culture of systemic oppression. If you are black, brown, LGBT, an immigrant, or a woman, the Democrats and the media are exploiting you, creating story after story and hoax after hoax to make you think that the other side of the aisle hates you, that you have no hope, no future, and no safety unless they are in power. They lie about hate crimes and skew data to make you think that bigotry against you is on the rise. They want you to believe that your rights are in danger and that every problem in your life is caused by somebody else. They'll tell you they're the only people who care about you in your freedom of choice and opportunity. And then, in the ultimate act of gaslighting, they'll punish any of you who exercise your free will to leave them. They'll call you a self-loathing traitor and tell you you hate yourself if you don't stand in solidarity with their illogical causes and beliefs. They'll ostracize you from your community, cyberbully you, and try to make it impossible for you to exist. This is your punishment for being a minority and daring to disobey them by thinking for yourself. It's critical to Democrats that minorities remain forever segregated and afraid. Their goal is to make sure that you never know intellectual and spiritual freedom.
divided they stand. Remember, these are the same people who brought authoritarianism to America under the guise of protecting people from a pandemic. They led the charge to lock you in, mask you, and destroy your business, just because they could. They exploited a virus to manipulate an election. They arrested citizens for daring to open their stores and go to work. They jailed people for going to church. They turned a drug-addicted career criminal into a civil rights hero and gave him a funeral fit for a king, while our grandparents were forced to die alone. They mandated you take an experimental vaccine.
Okay, guys, sorry, I kind of let that play out for a little while because the audience was growing and growing. It's still growing. So if you guys are watching on X, do me a favor, please hit retweet, share, or repost, share this video. If you're watching on Facebook, please be sure to share. I'm sure a lot of you are kind of pissed off, like, why did you cut that off? Because what I want is for all of you to please, if you're on X, go to my page at Brandon Strock, and you can watch the full video. It's my pinned post, but I want to encourage all of you to please repost it. I'm sorry to say, but, for some of us, the suppression is still very real, even on X. I think that there have been huge improvements under Elon, but, my account still does not have the reach that it should. And the proof of that is that I put my video out, and a lot of people with much, much smaller accounts shared my video and got like 10 times the engagement on my video that I did from my own account, which, by the way, I'm not complaining. I'm just glad people are watching it and sharing it. I'm just saying the struggle is real and I need your help. So if you love the video, please be sure to watch it. Please go to my pinned post on X and repost it. Repost it. Keep quote posting it. And grab the link and be dropping it every time Kamala Harris posts anything, Biden posts anything, the Democrats post anything, the Krasensteins or any of the Democrat pundits or any of those lefty liberal like crazy accounts. Grab the link to my video and post it. Let's make sure that every person on the planet sees this video before November, okay? If you guys are on Facebook, be sure to share it. And if you're watching this live video right now, please also share this and share this whether you're on Facebook. And for you people on YouTube who are watching, just grab the link and please just share it out. Text it, email it, post it on your social media. Share. Sharing is caring. And with that, I want to get back one more time to talking about our contest. So Walkaway, we've been around for 6 years. Over the course of the first 2.5 years, we grew to over 500,000 people who joined the Walkaway movement. We had tens of thousands of videos and written testimonials in our original Facebook group. That is before Facebook banned the Walkaway campaign group for absolutely no reason whatsoever. We were never given a reason. They just banned our group and deleted our content. But we did create our own app called Walkaway Social, which you can load whether you're an Android user or an iOS user. It's available in the Google Play Store or the Apple App Store. It's called #WalkawaySocial. It functions much like Facebook, but we have absolutely zero suppression, and we don't shadow ban, and we don't restrict your speech. And we also have a new Facebook group, #WalkawayCampaign. Please join our new Facebook group and share your story if you're a walkaway. But we're encouraging people right now to not only share their story, but to enter our contest. And you guys, there's never been a better time. Like, I really want to make this clear. Within the last 24 hours, we have millions of people who have been disenfranchised by the Democrat Party. Millions of people who were supporting RFK Jr. and now have seen the light, the truth and the light about what the Democrats are, who and what the Democrats are, their schemes, their manipulations, their complete lack of integrity, and their, frankly, criminal-minded behavior and their complete craven desire to win and attain power at any cost, whether it means lying, cheating, scheming, stealing, anything that they have to do to hold on to power, the Democrats will do it. And the veil has been lifted for millions of people. So many people are going to be walking away. And so we want to encourage them to join our community and incentivize them with the Walkaway $10,000 testimonial video challenge. Whether you walked away today, whether you walked away last year, 3 years ago, 5 years ago, if you have a walkaway story to share, even if you've already shared your story in the past, If you have a walkaway story that is truthful and heartfelt, go to walkawaychallenge.com and enter our contest and share this with everybody. If you see people talking about leaving the Democrat Party, tell them Walkaway is having a $10,000 testimonial video challenge. We have 3 places, third, second, and first. Third place will get $500. Second place will get $1,000. First place will get $10,000. And the first 50 people to enter the challenge automatically win $100 just for entering the challenge. You just make your walkaway video, go to our website, walkawaychallenge.com. You must read the rules. You must fill out your submission form. Must. You have to. And then once you fill out your submission form, we have fields in the submission form for the Facebook group, our app Walkaway Social, and the X platform. You just have to share your video on the Walkaway Campaign Facebook group, the Walkaway Social app, and the X platform, and use the hashtag Walkaway and the hashtag Walkaway Challenge. Once you've done those things, you're automatically entered into the contest. After you fill out your submission form, it takes 30 seconds to fill out your submission form. That's it. That's the criteria. Then you're entered, and you have a chance at winning $10,000. If you're one of the first 50 people to do that, we're giving you $100 just for being one of the first 50 people to do it. Walkawaychallenge.com. Take a look. I'm going to show you right now the promo for our contest, Walkaway Challenge. Just go to walkawaychallenge.com to enter. This is fun. We are basically incentivizing you to share your walkaway story and have a lot of fun and be a part of a fun video challenge while you do it. Take a look. This is going to be so great. Watch, you guys.
It's the Walkaway $10,000 Testimonial Video Challenge.
These days, more people than ever are walking away from the left, and we at Walkaway think the good choices deserve to be rewarded. And let's be honest, under this administration, you need the money. And that's why I'm giving away $10,000 to one lucky person out there with the best walkaway video. Submit your walkaway testimonial video and take a shot at winning a number of amazing prizes. Or the big prize, $10,000. But it gets better.
The first 50 people to submit their video to the contest will automatically win $100.
Anyone with a walkaway story can submit their video and enter, even if you've already shared your story in the past. But you can only enter once, so make sure that you submit the video that you feel gives you the best shot at winning. To be eligible for the contest, you must go to our website, walkawaychallenge.com, and fill out your submission form. Be sure to read and follow all the rules to make sure that your entry meets all of the qualifications. This is the one time I'm going to ask you guys to not be like me. You actually have to follow all the rules. Then submit your walkaway video to our Facebook group, #WalkawayCampaign, our app, Walkaway Social, and share your video on X. You must use the hashtag Walkaway and hashtag Walkaway Challenge when you post your video on these platforms. We encourage you to be as creative as you want to be. You can speak it, you can sing it, you can rap it, you can sign it, you can Spielberg it if you want to. But for the best chance of winning, just be yourself. The most important thing is to be honest, sincere, and speak from the heart.
Remember, sign up now and enter your video right away because the first 100 people automatically win $100.
Don't miss out on your chance to win big, $10,000.
It's the Walkaway $10,000 Testimonial Video Challenge.
So that's it, the Walkaway $10,000 Testimonial Video Challenge. Anyone can enter at walkawaychallenge.com. I want to encourage everyone. And listen, guys, like I said before, wait, am I... Oh, okay, oh, sorry. Am I on? Yeah, I'm on. Okay. We have this wonderful opportunity right now to link hands with so many people who are feeling disenfranchised by the Democrat Party, who have been RFK supporters. Last night I was on a Twitter space with about over 1,000 people. It was incredible. We had this just absolutely beautiful coming together of these two different groups, the RFK people who are joining forces with MAGA now in this common fight to fight for the heart and soul of America that is at risk of being lost under the leadership, the stolen leadership of the Democrats. And so this beautiful thing is happening right now where these two different groups are coming together, linking hands and saying, We've got to fight for our country. And we have a common enemy here, which is the Democrats, who are doing everything in their power to subvert democracy. They've done everything possible to remove Donald Trump, to remove RFK Jr., and now I think it's this beautiful alliance between these two groups who are coming together to fight the Democrats. And so, as I said, many people are ready to join MAGA and help us in this fight, but a lot of people are feeling disenfranchised and they're feeling rudderless, they're feeling directionless, they don't know where to go. And so I think a great way that we can extend a hand is to say, look, we're not telling you that you have to become Republicans or that you have to love Donald Trump or that you have to believe what we believe. We're just telling you, walk away. Walk away from the Democrats. Walk away from a party that has become synonymous with hatred, lies, deception, vitriol, violence, a complete and total lack of integrity, weaponization of our three-letter agencies, weaponization of our justice system, a party that has become synonymous with authoritarianism, of ownership of minorities, of gaslighting the public with lies and deception and nonstop propaganda. Help us as we fight a Marxist revolution that is attempting to take over this country. Let's band together with these people and fight hand in hand. So I'm asking you to please help me share. This is what Walkaway is doing. The Walkaway $10,000 testimonial video challenge. People can sign up at walkawaychallenge.com. Let's link arms with all of our brothers and sisters from the RFK campaign, that movement, and tell them we want them to join us and to walk away from the Democrats. They don't have to abandon their ideals. They don't have to abandon their beliefs. We just want them to walk away from the Democrats and join us. And we are giving away $10,000 to the person with the best walkaway story who goes to walkawaychallenge.com to sign up. All right, my Patriots. The sun is starting to go down, and I'm going to go ahead and wrap up this live video. But it's been a really amazing time spending this time with you over the last hour. I'm asking all of you, again, help me share out our challenge, walkawaychallenge.com. Let's join forces with the RFK folks who have really seen the light about what the Democrats, who and what they are and what they are willing to do. Absolutely no boundaries when it comes to wanting to maintain power, and they must be stopped. So let's stop them together. All right? Well, Patriots, I encourage you to enjoy the rest of your weekend. In fact, you'll probably be hearing from me tomorrow. But for today, that is it for this live. Again, walkawaychallenge.com. We're giving away $100 to the first 50 people who sign up for our contest and share their walkaway story. Go to walkawaychallenge.com, read all the rules, fill out your submission form. Boom, make your walkaway video, share it on our Facebook group, our app Walkaway Social, and the X platform. Use hashtag walkaway and hashtag walkaway challenge. And if you're one of the first 50, you're going to get $100, and you just might win $10,000. walkawaychallenge.com. Thanks a lot, Patriots. Have a great Saturday. I'll probably be talking with you tomorrow.